All right, guys, we are back for another Dokkan battle video. A couple of interesting things just happened here. Upcoming content is crazy to me that this is here. I think the number one reason that this is here, we'll talk about the rest in a second, is because of this right here. So let's just pull up the support items quickly. So the ripe fruit of the tree of might. So this is now the second time Dokkan has done this year, where they've dropped something that breaks the game, basically. The ripe fruit of the tree of might, and the other one was the April Fool's Day Cybermen. So I mean, I don't hate Dokkan having these little windows where they let us fool around with ridiculous stuff, right? Like that free to play Cyberman, again, sweeping the entire game with the Cybermen. Like if we just go here, I did do the playlist, what is it, the 318% leader skill showcase. Yeah. So we did festival battles and then we soloed every single fight with the Cybermen. Absolutely crazy, right? But it was like I, the Sidemen were genuinely on par or above like the anniversary LRs. So I don't actually think it's like some, oh my god, how could they nerf it? What? Like it's, dude, like, they were actually soling the anniversary LRs, the Cybermen. Like I think it's fine as like a funny, just little April Fool's Day haha thing. That's kind of what they're doing here with the ripe fruit of the tree of might. So everyone has probably played around with it by now. The 200% attack and defense was massive right there. Like game breaking. It was game breaking. So I hope some of you guys got maybe if you're not a fan of festival battles, hopefully you guys were able to knock out some of the missions and stuff while the ripe fruit of the tree of might was available for you to essentially cheese it. Right. I saw a lot of players of that Realm of Gods festival battle mission using the ripe fruit of the tree of might. Got it done. Boom. You get your stones and you're out of there. Now, in this data download tonight, so the reason there's upcoming content right now is because there's going to be a data download tonight where they're going to change the fruit of the tree of might. What we're going to talk about it in a second, but I mean, this is going to be the LR Beast Gohan Seriously Serious All Out Battles 2 fight. So I'm just surprised that they're even talking about this right now. It's genuinely surprising to me. Well, again, we'll come back to it in a second. Where is the leftover fruit of the tree of might? I think I was looking through. It's in one of these. Was it in silver? Is it right here? No, it's regular fruit of the tree of might. Is it maybe not? Oh, there it is right there. Okay, so this is what the item is going to turn into. Ripe fruit of the tree of might leftovers. All allies 20% attack and defense for one turn. Now that's actually a fine item. I mean, it's not like one of the best ever. Usually, you're probably going to be better off just utilizing the defensive items. Ghost Usher items, Whis items. I mean, those are untouchable, right? Think of like almost every character these days has damage reduction. So almost every character is going to be like straight up invincible with Whis. It's like if you think about it like that, really crazy, right? Um, like I remember people back in the day were like, "You're too hard on in Super Saiyan 4 Goku because 99% of players are playing with items, and 99% of players will pop a Whis, and then in Super Saiyan 4 Goku will be invincible with it up." And it's like, I mean, I guess like that's not a horrible point. Um, so that's what's going on tonight, right? So tonight, the unused ripe fruit of the tree of might will be converted into ripe fruit of the tree of might leftovers. If you perform actions as force ghosts in the app after using the ripe fruit of the tree of might, later resume the suspended game. Items effects not going to be applied correctly. All chaos will go. Yeah. There's also panel missions that go until 10 p.m. tonight. So yeah, it's like make sure to get these panel missions done today, before the data download tonight. If you guys want to get any of the remaining items or any of the remaining rewards that are in there. Okay, so that's this. We have two other things here. I'm actually, what's funny is I am literally in one of those runs fighting metal coolers right now, so I can't just like quickly check in game. I was curious how many days are left in the battlefield. Oh, I think I'm gonna wait to finish this video. I think I'm gonna wait to finish this video here. Hmm. Yep. Okay. I guess here, let me come back. I want to double check. I guess I'll just leave the metal cooler fight. I mean, why not, right? And let me take a look and see how many days are left for this battlefield, because I assume this seriously serious fight is dropping like on the 29th. This is the 29th, I think, is when these should be coming. And then I think the battlefield will probably come out sometime around then. Here, give me 1 second. All right, chat. So I just needed to double check this. Looks like there's 2 days left for Battlefield, right? So that makes sense. So the Battlefield, it's probably going to drop again with Beast Gohan on the 29th. I think is when we can anticipate that. When we can anticipate these things actually dropping. So we have this seriously serious fight and Battlefield. So I guess I need to stop saying Dokkan doesn't do multiple data downloads in a week anymore, because this is now going to be. There was one. Was it 3? Is this 3 weeks in a row they do 2 data downloads? Now TDC is a little bigger than a normal celebration, but we're gonna get a data download here, and then I don't know. I guess the data download will be. I'm not sure exactly what day the second data download's going to be. That's going to have like the actual LR in it. And like again, I think so I think that like a placeholder of this fight will be added into the data tonight, but it's not going to actually have the details because the fight is against the new Tanabata Beast Gohan, right? So I don't think we're going to see that for a couple of days here still. And then there will be a second data download, presumably after the reveal, which is about 2 days from now. And we're gonna see what stuff's gonna look like, right? I'm I'm very interested. I'm very intrigued. Now, there's another thing that's going on. I feel like I kind of want to just like briefly mention this. I do find this interesting. So, as just I'm gonna scroll down to the video just while I kind of like blabber away. Um, as Dokkan has kind of moved into these like grand animations, like these animations that are like actually look like it's like from like a well animated like the Broly movie, or like a good animated episode of My Hero Academia or something like that, right? Like the Carnival Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, the Future Gohan and Trunks, the UI Goku Evolution Blue Vegeta, the in Super Saiyan 4s. We've seen this, right, where they drop these crazy animations. Now, what's crazy, like there was a lot of talk on the timeline about like animators and Dokkan using animators and stuff like that. And it does kind of seem like we've been getting leaks for the last couple of months. I think kind of like related to the characters that have these ridiculous animations, right? So if you guys remember way back, this is pre 11th anniversary. There was actually a video that was dropped that possibly was going over leaked information about the 11th anniversary. I remember covering it. That's not it. It's coming right up right here. Here it is right here. This right here. So this ended up being real, right? Like in that video, we covered information about a potential the Super Saiyan 4s and the UI Goku plus Evolution Blue Vegeta. It was 100% correct, right? It was 100% real. So there was more of this information was actually just recently put out about the TDC LR. I don't want to say any names or anything like that. It's just kind of like one of these things, if you know, you know. But I do find this very fascinating that Dokkan is now kind of being aggressive about this. So there was a video earlier. I haven't really like talked or referenced like the information that was in this. I mean, I've been saying the TDC Beast Gohan, but like I just don't think it's going to be Orange Piccolo, right? Like if we look at the characters that are the TDC LR time slot, I just don't believe it's going to be Orange Piccolo. Like the only character that's kind of like, I guess Vegeta and Trunks are a little bit of a level down, and you could probably say Gohan and Goten as well. But like, look at the rest of this lineup. Don't really worry so much about 2025. Although, I mean, they're on that level too because Vegeta Blue and Rose, right? But it's like it's of a certain level that they drop these characters. So I just don't think it's going to be Beast Gohan, but I think like not really too many people realized that this was out earlier, and it's gone now. So I do find this again fascinating that maybe Dokkan might be a little aggressive against leaks upcoming. So I guess it's important. I feel like it's important for me to at least talk a little bit about it. I mean, I'm tap dancing a little bit around some info, right? Obviously. But just telling some of y'all out there, like, you know, be careful. Cause it seems like Dokkan, they might be deciding to be like, all right, that's enough. Enough of this shit. So everyone, be careful. That's just what I'm gonna say, right? So obviously the information that was in this video is real, but I mean, I saw it earlier and I did believe it was real as well. And I mean, the fact that it was taken down tells me it was real. So, okay, guys, there we go. We got some upcoming content. You know, we'll see what's going to happen with this Beast Gohan or Orange Piccolo, I guess. You know, with the reveal in a couple of days. And again, my assumption is that these characters are probably dropping on the 29th is when we're going to see the start of the actual celebration itself. That's why it's just, it's kind of surprising to see this here, because it's like, bro, the character that we're fighting in this is like, it's many days away. But okay, let me know what you guys think. I'll catch y'all next time.